Well, the final show of 2023, the last match of 2023, Man United didn't disappoint us, but this is where we are. Welcome to the show, our last show of 2023. Welcome to Soccer We Like It, the Man United director and the channel for United and global fans. Joining me today from UK, I have been the analyst. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, hi, Happy New Year, everyone.
Representing UK as well is Mr. Fortress Kenneth
Yes, hello everyone. Thanks for having me.
and our globetrotting ambassador, Devin, representing USA.
Hey guys, Happy New Year to everybody. And this
Right.
team,
You
man.
guys can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't hear anyone.
Because Mr. Imposter is whoever he is joining as you, and he's messing up your. There we go.
It's gone now.
Yeah, you should be able to hear now.
Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. Last game of the season, last game of the year, and United, as usual, conceding the same kind of goal in the same match twice. I'm gonna go straight to Devin. Devin, tell us what you thought about that game quickly. How bad was it? How good was it? And summarize where you are with United at this current state.
You know, it's how many times I don't know how many times that we're gonna do this to ourselves, right? When we think we're gonna get a little bit of hope that could be the turning point. How many times have we said that it's gonna be the turning point, all of a sudden for it to go right back to just how it was right beforehand too? It's the only way that I could describe this team right now is just Jekyll and Hyde. You never know which version is going to show up, the team that's the killer or the team that's the innocent, just innocent person. And you see it time and time again. This team is lacking leadership on the pitch, like somebody who can help them go. Like it's so frustrating, man. And you want to support the team. You always want to go there. And like Gary Neville called it, where he said they would pull off a victory midweek versus Villa, and then lose it against Forest. And unfortunately, he was spot on. And I was very fearful of this too. But that's where we are, this team at this point.
Ken, after that dramatic response, the good old Man United back. Peter Drury even gave a commentary, and next day, damn squid.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? We already know this. The manager is clueless. We just need to get him out at this point.
Right.
The players are clueless. The players are clueless, yes, but the manager is even more clueless because the Villa game proves that we've got something about. If we can play a system and find a manager that knows what they're doing, we can actually do well. Yes, the players are not good enough, but we can actually play good football and do well, right? I know the Villa game. Obviously Villa played a high line at Old Trafford, which was, I don't know what Unai Emery was thinking there, but that brought us into the game. And don't forget, when we scored the first goal, Villa should have gone 3-1 up. If it wasn't for Johnny Evans' toe that basically stopped, that should have been 3-1 and game, set, and match. So all the games we've won this season have been by luck. We haven't played any good football. The substitutions are atrocious. We've lost so many points. At this point, we've played 24 games and lost half of it in all competitions. So it's just ridiculous now. I know it's not great sacking the manager, but surely someone else can get the better out of these players. And then, you know what? If we're looking at the players and we think, okay, this is what Ten Hag's trying to do, but the players are not executing it properly, and he's making the right subs, then you can say, okay, yeah, we could give the manager time. But he's not making the right. He's not starting the right players. I mean, yesterday, granted, Højlund was off injured. Fine, fair enough. But we know that Scott McTominay came on against Brentford and scored 2 goals. Any smart, forward-thinking manager would have thought, let me play. I've played Rashford so many times up front, doesn't work. Let me play McTominay up front as a false 9, or just play him up front, and then leave Garnacho on the right where he was a threat, leave Rashford on the left where he did okay against Villa, and try and get consistency. But no, this manager just keeps chopping and changing. And Anthony, my goodness, it's just we're disgraced at the moment. Yeah.
Shall I go?
Yeah, I would say for now, Vim.
Yeah,
Same
go for it.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's sabotage going on. And the reason I think there's sabotage going on is because Ten Hag has picked too many fights with the players that he's pissing off the dressing room. You know, Sancho is Rashford's buddy as well as other people. He's pissed off Varane. He's pissed off Ronaldo and got rid of him. You know, whereas people looked up to him as a hero. He plays people in the squad that shouldn't really be there. Playing in midfield, i.e. Scott McTominay. He should never have come on for Manu. So I think Ten Hag has messed up as a manager in terms of man management and bringing the squad together. I think he's completely buggered it up, and he's ruined it for himself. You know, he had a chance to take this team forward, but you know, he wants to be the big dick swinging around in the change room saying, yeah, I'm the big dick, you know, everyone follows me. And it didn't kind of work out, you know, because it's all backfired. You know, he wanted to be the top dog. He wanted to be the disciplinarian, which was working in season one. And, you know, if he had continued with that and managed relationships better and been a little bit more tactful and not you know, annoy too many people, because if you have dressing room unrest, you're not going to get people playing for you. And I saw it a number of times yesterday when Rashford just doesn't really care. Did you see when the goalkeeper mishit and he hit the ball up? And any good striker worth their salt who really plays for the team would have gone and won that ball. Rashford is just
Yeah,
like
I saw that when he
cowering.
jumped, right?
Saw that? Yeah.
Jumped, you're just trying to it's just very much like, you know, oh, let me just do something so I'm not accused of not trying.
Yeah.
He didn't
yeah.
jump for the ball. He didn't compete.
No.
He was just doing that.
Yeah. He saw the other player there, and Rashford could have had a chance to go and win it and, you know, potentially score a goal because the goalkeeper messed up. He just cowered like that and let the other guy have it. And he does it time and time again. How many times have we seen him not try to head of the ball or not try to win that first ball? He lets the other players have it. I think that him and others, because Sancho and because various others have been sidelined by Ten Hag, they are throwing him under the bus because they don't want him. They don't want him as a manager. And so therefore the player power rules. Ten Hag cannot do anything now to save this job and turn it around. He may as well just go through the motions, go through the handover, and we have to eventually get another coach in. There is just no other resolution for this. I agree with what people say. We shouldn't be sacking coaches so quickly, but I think this is where we are now, that he's really messed it up for himself. No turning back. Sorry, guys.
Joe, welcome to the show. I can't hear you, Joe.
Can't hear you, Joe.
I've been having the same issues too, mate. Anyway, so the 2 goals we conceded, I mean, the same day, the same game. What's with this cutback?
Oh, that's been going on since early days, isn't it? How many semi-finals did we lose because of that, because of cutbacks in the whether it's Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup? It's disgraceful. I mean, but again, for that game, specifically yesterday's game, that was on Ten Hag. That was on Ten Hag because Manu was there. He was in front of the defense, providing that solidity and protection in front of the back four. And then I put on the group as soon as McTominay came in. I posted something on the group and said, "Look, we're basically going to lose this game." And what happened? Cutbacks, no DM. Cutback number 1, no DM. Cutback number 2, no DM. Manu wasn't there.
The thing is, right?
And once,
I'm going to reinforce your point. Yeah.
Yeah. And people keep saying, oh, and this flimsy excuse he comes up with after the game. Oh, but when the guy was asking the question asked him about, you know, the stats, the damning stats. It's the first time we've lost to Forest since 1994, something like that. And he was like, oh, but we know why, inferring injuries. Now let's look at the squad before the injuries, right? The first game of the season, we had Martinez, we had Varane against Wolves. And who was playing in defensive midfield? Casemiro. what happened in that game? Casemiro was getting exposed from left, right, and every man and his dog basically said, we cannot play one DM at the moment. It's not going to work. Let's do something about it. We've been saying this for week in, week out. Yet he keeps exposing the defense, making the wrong substitutions. Casemiro played like 4 or 5 games after that and was terrible. Not down to him, but down to the tactics around him. And I've just had enough of this guy, honestly. And I get why some people are saying I wasn't ETH. I was saying people that were saying ETH out was deluded. At the time, I thought they were, but I've seen the light, because this guy has not shown me anything to tell me that he can change it. He cannot change the situation, guys.